Today we are going to talk about generators, specifically how to create all these kinds of lettering in just 2 clicks. So in this video we'll see how to use some of the generators available on MakerWorld, and we're going to also dive deeper into 2 unique filaments that I've used for these prints that you'll see in a minute. So let's cut the chase and get right into it. Let's start by introducing these filaments. The materials I've used are the FiberSatin and the PLA Mineral from FiberSatin. I was really looking forward to bringing them to the channel because they are really unique filaments that only this company produces. As you might have guessed from the name, FiberSatin is a satin filament, which is a super special material that leaves a one-of-a-kind finish on the piece. I had the pleasure of learning about it at Formex 2024 and discovered that the company formulated this spool as a sort of answer to the silk filament, which is now super popular. In fact, the FiberSatin combines the luster of silk filament with the matte finish of matte spools and creates a unique effect. As you can see, the final surface of the piece is seriously crazy. I'm showing you the blue version, but there are many other colors. For example, the red, which is on my wish list because it's gorgeous. But if you desire other shades, you can also buy the green, black, pink or pearl white versions. You can print FiberSatin with your standard profile, so using the parameter you usually set for PLA. On the other hand, you have to pay a little bit of attention to the plate, because FiberSatin has a really strong adhesion, somewhat like PETG. So wait until the surface cools down before removing the piece, so you don't damage the bed. As you can see, the finish of the piece is gorgeous, in my opinion, and it hides the layers really well. Also, the surface to the touch is not smooth, but slightly rough, I would say. So the feel will be more like valuable object rather than regular PLA. A similar argument applies to the other filament that I want to present to you today, which is PLA Mineral. This material was formulated to replicate the texture of plastic plaster. In fact, it contains chalk. The different colors replicates different textures. For example, there's marble, but the most interesting version, in my opinion, is the spool I want to show you today, which is the concrete one that FiberSatin kindly sent to me. In fact, it is called concrete and is a filament that you cannot buy anywhere else. Of course, I will leave all the links to the filaments and the models I'm showing you down in the description. PLA Mineral, as the name implies, is PLA, so you can safely print it with your dedicated profile. Pay attention to the temperature though, because this filament wasn't formulated to be printed quickly nor at high temperatures, so adjust the parameters appropriately. On the corresponding pages of the materials, you will find the suggested settings for both these filaments, so you can get the best results possible. I would suggest you definitely check this out. I seriously wanted to bring these spools to the channel because they are fascinating and they are really unique materials that I wanted you to know about. So, now that we have presented today's filaments, let's move on with our generators. So, here we are at the computer to take a look at those 5 generators that I've selected for you for this video. As you can see, I've added to my collection and I will leave all the links to these models down in the description. I will start with my least favorite up to the best one, in my opinion, obviously. So let's start with this pyramid text. I will create a really brief tutorial in this video, but we will dive deeper into MakerWord Customizer in future content. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. The mechanism is really simple and all those models are free to use. The only thing you need to do in order to use them is create a profile on MakerWord. So let's take a look at how to use them. When we open the model page, we need to click on Customize, and the website will take us to the Customizer section. Here you can see that there's the default model that we have seen right there, and on the left side there are a lot of settings that we can customize to create the exact effect that we want. For example, you can see that the parameters are really intuitive, and the programmer might have left some comments to help you with the process. For example, we can see that the first option tells us to write what we want to be written on the model. So I want to modify it, and then to generate the model, I will click on Generate. It may take a few seconds, but don't worry, it will get the job done. For example, you can see that now we have a new model, and we can tweak the parameters how we want it. For example, we can modify the font, or modify the text size, the text height, so we can play around with these parameters. Once we are happy with the result, we can simply download the model by clicking on Download. Now we can choose between STL and 3MF, and in this case there's not much difference, but when we use a customizer with different colors, with a model with different colors, we might want to use the 3MF file that keeps the shades of the model. So when you click on Download STL, you can save the file on your computer, import them into the slicer, and print the object. These are the basics, but now let's move on with another super cool model. So I want to show you some new settings. The next model I want to show you is this cut and tilted text. It's really cool, and you can see the final effect here, where the text is half lifted and half embossed. Let's click on Customize and open the corresponding page. Here you can see that we have some new settings, and we have them in the form of sliders, so we can drag them around to modify the parameters. On the other menu, we can modify the text. If you want to undo something, you can click right there and regenerate the model. And if you have done something but the result is strange, you can simply click on Reset to get back to the default configuration. As you can also see, this model presents two colors, so if you download the 3MF, it should keep the two shades separated if you want to print them with a multicolor machine. Now let's move on to the third option that I want to show you, that is really cool because it features a lot of different effects. In fact, if we open it, we can see that there's a settings called style, and if we open this list, we can see a wide variety of effects. For example, I really love the cubes and bricks one, that is this one. But of course you can play around and see what you like the best. You can also read about the different effects in the corresponding model page, where the author has uploaded a guide about the model, as you can see. A super cool effect, in my opinion, is this one that I've used for one of my keychains, with the font Rubik Wet Paint. Let me show it to you. Here you have it. How cool is that? It's like wet paint that is falling from the letters. So really cool, in my opinion. Now let's move on to the final two models that are really my favorite. This one is super interesting because it is called Brick Your Name. So it will transform your text into Lego bricks. I would suggest you use the thicker version because it's the updated model, so it's better. And as you can see, if we open it, we'll be able to create this super cool plate Lego style. Really cool. Obviously we have all the kind of settings that we have talked before, and it's fascinating, in my opinion, because you can really play with the real Legos. So you can customize a Lego set that you have both, or you might use it as a gift for someone who loves Legos. But now let's move on to the final file I want to show you, that is my favorites. As you can see, it is called Sweeping Nameplate, and is this unique effect of the text like lifting from the table. We can open the customizer, and you may notice that we have a couple of lines that we didn't have before, because we can generate up to 3 lines of text, which is super cool, because in this way writing phrases, quotes, is super easy. For example, you can see the default model that states flat is boring, of course. And another super cool setting that we have in this model and we didn't have with previous files is this special character. So we can add an emoji to the right. For example, we can choose a YouTube logo, as I have done with my print, and of course then you can tweak all the settings that you want. So let's take a look at some time lapses. As you have seen, these generators are super easy to use and they allow you to create a lot of different effects in a matter of seconds. I really had a lot of fun working with this website, and MacLeod Customizer is a super interesting tool that we will explore further in another video. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future content. As you can see, I've printed a bunch of this lettering, and I've used the filaments that I've shown you at the beginning. I honestly go crazy for the FiberSatin. I really fell in love with it, and I've printed the two types of writing that I mostly like, so the final result is seriously awesome. The concrete filament is also very nice, and it's definitely a greater fit for large models, but you can still see what a smooth surface it leaves on the piece. Plus, the effect of the print under your fingers is a bit dusty, meaning it really resembles chalk or cement. So let me know down in the comments if you already knew these kind of materials, and in the meantime, if you are interested in specialty filaments, you might also like these videos.